Problems on the beat. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. They know me very well, I ain't live no fairy tale. All the work that I put in, they know I ain't gonna tell. I keep it 100, cause all I know is real. I come from a line of hustlers, they only know the deal. They taught me how to move them quick and to play it slick. And to make sure that I watch out who I'm fucking with. Cause motherfuckers got the game fucked up. They telling them motherfuckers to get a time cut. They snakes, they biggest fear is a lawnmower. I dare a motherfucker say my name, watch how I John Doe 'em. I blindfold them, duct tape to hold them. They bodies eroding, expose it in acid soaking. I'm popping pills and smoking, overdosing on hydrocodone. My story keeps unfolding, a prophecy growing. I'm on a mission, but I'm buried these snitches who scared of a conviction. Leaving the scene, but I'm leaving no witnesses. I just look at it like I'm saving somebody a sentence. My name won't be mentioned, so motherfucker, let's get it. As I time to mission, for my decision will leave your fucking signage stripping. Problem on my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep.
Circle way around, but still some are square root. Aided by the streets, only objective is the chase loot. Off my own too, that's how I pivot. Street life full time, no intermittent. I ain't scared of a sentence, accusation like clue. That sycamore blue is terror, holding who's your roots. If I'm the troops, I lead my army through the field. Ain't gonna send the pawns march through the blood spill. I'm sold like a pill, I alter your mind state. What y'all lack is heart, fall apart to the high stakes. Do this my way, my reputation savage. When I was down, bitch, I divided up the fractions and multiplied the addicts just to get the bag up. Seem like I'm always down, this shit don't add up. You big mad, huh? How I feel that I stay loyal. Acting like my brother when you mean more to me in the soil. I'd rather smoke a foil than shake your fucking hand. Regards you little bro, so I'ma turn my back like a man. You ain't trying to see these hands just cause you can't control your bitch. Oh, I take it to the grave, I ain't never snitched.
We're back. You thought we were gone. Are you shitting me? How are you going to get rid of Monday Love? Absolutely not. Not going to happen. Guys, we're so excited. Welcome for season 4 of the Monday Love podcast. Guys, it's been a few months. I've been itching to get back in here. There's been so many things happening. Oh my God. It feels like it's been forever. It's been what? 3 months, 4 months?
Yeah, since middle December or December.
Oh my God. So guys, if you're seeing it, you're seeing Simple Man on a flyer. Unfortunately, last minute things happen, and we have a new guest instead of Simple Man. So we got Angify Presents rocking it here, hanging on the show with us today. We're going to be talking a bunch of shit about what's happening, what's coming, and what to look for, and something else that sounds like that. I can keep talking in a weird monotone voice and make no sense.
I give you the run up or run down.
Run up, run down. Last time I did that, I was in jail for 3 weeks. Let's not do that.
That is hilarious. Thank you, Megan. Thanks. I always love when they just put it up.
He comes in like a mystic man. Next thing you know, you're doing a show and then you're getting a reach around. It's a dangerous thing here. It's dangerous. You got to watch out.
You never know.
They're falling.
Thank you, Megan. So yeah, without too much of a further ado, I do want to bring in our guest. Last minute, she was going to be co-host, but now we're putting her on the spot.
She's on the spot.
So, without further ado, I want to introduce Angie from
Angify Presents. What is up, girl? Hey.
It's Monday.
It is Monday. And a full moon, and I feel weird inside. Oh, shoot. Get in trouble with that around these parts.
So, switching up gears a little bit here. Just blow it out the water. Angified has her own network. And Monday Love is transitioning to digital for the most part. And we are going to Angify Presents.
Yay! Crowd.
We're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be like, right?
Yes. So, okay, just a little bit of background. You grew up where?
Okay, so I'm from Pennsylvania.
There we go.
Okay.
I grew up. My dad was an original singer-songwriter, so I kind of grew up in the studio. Original pieces, some good stuff. Rolling Stones, Bob Dylan, Ozzy Osbourne. He had my heart from the age of 3. So kind of grew up with loving all genres of music, turning around, and COVID hit, and I'm a singer-songwriter, just like a lot of us other artists and musicians out there.
Absolutely.
We didn't really have many outlets. Everything got closed down. Nobody's going to studios. We had to find a virtual way of doing things. And so I started doing it this way. However, I started to notice that there's a lot of artists out there, especially, younger kids and teens that have no outlets. They've got no parents or guardians that really know what they are capable of and the beautiful gifts that they have gotten, being able to either be lyricists, write poetry, being able to, drop a bar here and there, or just really coming out of their elements with how they play their instruments, and so I wanted to let people know they weren't alone, and that I was always an ear, and they could always, send me their music, and I would always be that ear to listen.
Absolutely.
And we can make a change for this world and make it a better place.
I dig it.
That's what's up. And when she says always listen, her channel is literally always open. She works in all the different time zones. We just had this conversation today.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I love you, Australia.
Australia. I almost did the wrong accent. It would have been terrible. Hey, Australia,
right,
man.
No, mate.
Oh,
You gotta say mate. Everything's mate.
Mate. No, I was doing a whole Southeast LA, dude. It's the wrong side of US even. Shit.
Right?
On the fly. There we go.
So I wanted to make an impact and a change in this world. And, one note can change the world. One song, just
Absolutely.
being there as an ear can change someone's world, dramatically. And, we've become so mean since COVID.
Yes.
So unkind.
Absolutely.
Somebody gets into a car accident. Now, the number one rule is if you get into a car accident, stay where you're at so that when the police come, they can, see what exactly happened, kind of what went down, trace back, get help to whoever needs help if they need help, heaven forbid. Okay.
Yeah.
But nowadays, You get into a car accident, people are like, move your piece of crap off the road. Get out of my way.
Absolutely.
Nobody's calling to see if anybody's hurt. Nobody's dialing 911 and being there for, for anybody. And our kids are suffering the most.
Absolutely.
Yes, very much so. Very much so.
And and it's crazy on the whole COVID thing because I work here, I work in my studio, I do creative stuff, but I'm also a behavior specialist in a school system. And one thing, like with all the COVID stuff that's happening, we're seeing a surgence of kids, and it sounds crazy. You think we there's issues with a lot of the kids that was in school. There is a huge problem with the kindergarten, preschool through first, second grade kids that are coming out that was part of the whole COVID thing, that couldn't go through preschool, that couldn't learn social skills, that couldn't learn all that cannot make it through an entire school day. And I'm having a huge surge in my school from that age group because they have lost zero social skills and unable to adapt to the kids that did have that setting. And it's crazy the amount of kids that are coming.
I believe it. No. I believe it. Yeah, I totally.
And the topics that these kids are coming up with, the elementary, all the way up from, preschool to 5th grade.
Yeah.
They're talking more adult topics than I would talk with you guys.
Oh, absolutely. No, it's
Yes.
100%.
And it's sad because the teachers are afraid to discipline, even with conduct, of how, you should and shouldn't talk and respect each other and yourselves, most importantly, in that environment. If I were to act that way in a business environment, I'd be gone. I'd be sued. I'd be getting sexual harassment charges, like the whole nine.
Yeah,
I get that anyways, but that's another topic.
Today. Teachers have to be afraid today. They don't want, parents telling them how to rule their classrooms, and they can't really tell parents how to, do things at home. And it becomes a line where with COVID, it kind of hit that where teachers and parents, have a lack of communication and work together. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
absolutely.
That's and
and then we have such great influences out there. We've got such great influences out there. Let's look at the Grammys. Sam Smith.
Yeah, there you go.
Was that really necessary?
There you go. I know. Man.
Why can't we spread more love and not hate and Satanism
and we were talking, and you and I have talked several times about it. Your idea about piss. Could you explain piss?
Sure. Okay, so we all know diss tracks, right?
Yes.
We all break each other down. Well, I don't like diss tracks. I'd rather piss on you with a piss track. I'd rather put the power in your smile. The power in someone's smile is what piss stands for, and I'd rather see more piss tracks than diss tracks.
Hell
yes,
yeah.
I'm a pisser.
I love that idea.
Me too. I mean, at least 4 or 5 times a day. I am a pisser. I can't hold it. It's ever since my kidney stones. It's wrong one.
Wrong one.
No, I think that's great to be able to bring that and switch it up. I mean, because the world is, like you said, it's just so unkind. It's where we're going. It's really sad right now. The economy, the cost of living for everybody, people struggling everywhere still. So everybody's angry.
Yes.
The world's
Well, we got
angry.
a bigger problem. Though the world's angry, our planet is going to crap.
Yes.
Our oceans are filled with pollution. We just had 2 train wrecks in Ohio, and I think 1 in Greece.
We just had one. We just had one yesterday, a new one.
Okay,
but there was there was toxics on it, but it didn't spill.
Aaron Brockovich went to fight those pollutions, but those people are still dealing with that same situation. Nothing ever got corrected. So what the big problem? We're all looking at everyday problems, but what the bigger problem is what we're leaving behind for our children's and grandchildren's survival.
Oh yeah.
Which is not a lot.
And you were talking about the water pollution. I mean, not only just the pollution, the water levels are raising so high because of the global warming is melting everything.
But we're also losing a lot of water too. There's been a lot of droughts with, the Hades River. over in Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of things drying up as well. We're losing a lot of animals. I know polar bears are on the extinct list. I never thought I'd see that happen.
Yeah,
There's a lot of animals that's slowly fading away from our actions.
absolutely.
Butterflies, bees, you know, the
Yes.
simple things that actually we need for our environment.
We
Right.
definitely need bees.
And the bees have been going for years. It's been drastically.
You get a lot of people that's like starting to set their own bee hives up and, you know,
Yes.
kind of giving them homes. That's things like that. But it's not enough. I mean, because we're slowly just killing, you know, because most people like, oh, bees, you know, I don't want stung. But the importance of bees, I mean, we really got to be on top of it. We got to be a better America,
vital.
better world as a whole.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then, so you have passed your love of music down to your daughter. She
have.
does music too, right?
Correct. She's 10. She plays a little bit of keys. She plays electric guitar. She plays ukulele, violin. She also sings. She composes. So she'll literally go ahead and she'll write a song. She'll test it out on her guitar, find the notes, and then creates it herself. She's amazing.
That's awesome.
That
Way
is
to go,
awesome.
Mom.
She's also one heck of an artist. She's had her art displayed at City Hall a couple times and a couple other different places as well.
That's awesome. Way to go.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. So how, as you being an artist,
Yes.
what is your writing style? Like, do you come up with the beat first or the melody, or do you come up with lyrics first?
Kind of all depends. Sometimes it's like, the music is flowing all around in the air and it's just, I got to pull it out. So sometimes it's the melody, sometimes it's the lyrics. I've sat here and said, you know what, like this music has hit me so much. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sit all day and I'm going to finish this by the end of the day, you know, and I'll get the writing done and then the melody and things will come later. I actually just uploaded, the Angie will find video on our YouTube, youtube.com/Angified, that kind of shows off the whole Angify Presents family, kind of what we do. It actually took me 3 months to write that in itself. And I think the melody and lyrics, it probably took me about 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
Right on.
Yes, you're so creative because you came up with your own intro and everything to your show. So it has literally been, and I know exactly what it is, trial and error, has it not?
It wasn't too bad because honestly, I think everything happens for a reason, and I've seen a lot of magic. And when you share positivity grows.
Yes.
And I have seen so much magic. I didn't say, hey, I need this or I need that. It was like I started doing it and leading by example and doing it, and other people started, hey, I want to do that too. You know, hey, let me help you, you know? And it just started forming, and it's just Angify Presents. Our family is all made with love.
See,
and some badass fucking musicians.
Yes, I definitely have watched on Facebook because I'll just be scrolling and it'll pop up and I'll be like, I have to just sit there and watch for a while from afar, and I'm like, they are having so much fun, so much, lots of laughs and digging at each other, and you know that's you're definitely Mom. You bring it all together.
I am Mom. I even have a son in Australia.
That's awesome. How many kids do you have?
No, in reality, I have 3 girls.
Nice. I got you. Awesome.
Yeah.
I had a whole basketball team with a sub there for a little bit. I have 4 of my kids.
Even by the dozen.
And 3 step kids and 4 of my own. So we had like a whole little posse going on. Bunch of little Joes running around. It's kind of dangerous.
That's scary. That is.
If
scary.
you only knew.
I'm just glad I didn't have to do your dishes. That many kids.
Oh, it was rough. It was rough. It was always dishes. It didn't matter how often you did dishes. There was always dishes.
Always dishes.
And laundry. It didn't matter. Like
Yep.
you could do laundry every day, but there was still laundry every day.
So when you said each night you have different shows, would you like to give us the rundown?
Absolutely. So tonight, starting at 9 o'clock, we have Metal Monday with Jason Jacobs and Ominous Phil. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock, we actually start up with some Chris Lipe. And then at 10 o'clock, we have the Upside of Kurt. So we've got some vocal instructions and you know, some guidance there, some great tips and techniques from Chris. And then we go to Upside of Hurt, which is poetry, spoken words, and synth music. Yeah, no, we
Okay.
just had a Synth Nation contest last week.
Okay.
Wednesdays, we actually have Motivational Wednesdays with Wally G. And then I come in at 10 o'clock with Whip It Out Wednesdays, where I play your works in progress. Thursdays, we have Talking IT, which is our tech show with Glenn and Tony. Friday, we have the SR show, which he plays some more of your submissions and some great tunes from his bands that he's in. Sometimes he'll bring in some different artists that he actually has local to him there in North Carolina. And we have Madam Z and Aviva Sings Out.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That's what's up.
I got all kind of stuff.
We have
going
a
on.
couple of shows. Yeah, we have a couple of shows that are out for the season right now, like our Good Vibes with Schmorley, and also Reaction Radio with Vernita. Jake should be back soon too, so we'll have a couple more things going on to be added into the schedule. So very happy.
Nice. That's awesome.
Definitely well rounded. And then
I've been working on that. You
And it's everything, all genres. All genres accepted.
yeah.
Calvin linked us.
Oh,
Weaver?
that makes sense. That
Yes.
makes sense. Calvin Weaver, what's up, dude? I seen you floating around at one
Yeah.
point.
We are one.
you, dude.
He joins me sometimes on Whip It Out Wednesday as well.
Oh, Calvin, he's got a great set of ideas that he'd like to get pushed out there.
Yeah.
Definitely
Absolutely.
a great idea. Just have to get everybody on board everywhere.
Yeah.
That would be a hard one, but he's got definitely the idea, you know, that can grow. It was definitely a great thing.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. And then also every other Friday, I go ahead and I show up some of my interviews that I have with some of the great artists from different places from all around the world. You know, we have artists from Hawaii. We've got artists from Norway, the UK, Australia, right here in the US. So pretty much everywhere, Germany, everywhere you could think of. We do run contests every now and then. We just got done with our Synth Nation contest. It's the second one that we've done. The winner actually won a little organ from 1968, I believe.
oh my gosh.
Beautiful piece
Like a
of
little
equipment.
little
That's
air
inside
one.
it's a little synthesizer organ.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Really, really cool. Yeah. yeah.
That's cool.
We had a pop to metal contest back in December. And we'll be rolling out with another contest come April, which will be our acoustic to pop, or I'm sorry, acoustic to punk. So you have to take an acoustic track and you have to change it to a punk track.
Whoa. Okay.
So we definitely challenge the artist to kind of step out of your elements a little bit, expand your horizons, evolve, become better used.
That's cool. I like
that's
that
what's
idea.
up.
That's definitely that's different. I go from an acoustic song to a punk song.
Yes. Pop to metal was interesting. You could tell the ones that had daughters because there was a lot of Billie Eilish
Oh gosh.
that got changed. Yeah. So, but you know, it's really cool because in the end, like listening to it done in metal style was like awesome.
That's cool.
I have no other word for it, but it was awesome.
There's some really good covers that are just like will blow your mind. That some of the metal versions of songs that it was like I Prevail that did that Taylor Swift
Absolutely.
song. It was like, oh shit, that's not way to go. That's cool. I didn't even realize what it was at first. And then heard the chorus. I'm like, what? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. We have that up on our YouTube as well, so you can also check that out.
Hell yeah. We'll have to check that out. So how do you go about with all these different acts and all across the world? How do you market that kind of spread? Like, how do you go about if you've got acts in Australia and here and South Carolina and things? How do you work to get those like pointed in the right direction? How you pull people in with such a wide direction? That seems like that would be really rough.
It's funny because, you talk to an artist and they will tell you that, oh, you'll never make money on original music. Right?
I mean, the few that do, you get artists that really, they're like, you can get your stuff out, you can get the fame, but not the money. But that is out there with a lot of artists. Yeah.
What a lot of things when it comes to this, is changing the world and being yourself. So it's be you, be heard, be original.
Yeah.
So we market this out as we want the original you, no duplicate copies.
Yeah.
I want to hear what your gifts are. I want to understand you. I want to listen. And doing that itself is it's amazing because, like I said, you see worlds change.
Yeah.
When I see interviews, and I've watched, several people do interviews as well. A lot of people, they just want to know about the music. Yeah. They don't care about the artist. I want to know about the artist.
Yeah.
And so when this comes to marketing about being you and finding more about you and the art and sharing the love, helping each other to grow and evolve with each other, teaching, learning, being better to yourself and to others. And like I said, that positivity spreads. And to be able to listen to some badass music and artists and how they do things, what equipment they're using. You go into a whole gear horse type, episode, just talking about some of the really cool ways and some of the programs that are out there, that people use. Some ways that people get samples, and different things they stick. I mean, one time I used a butter dish and it made it sound like a camera shot that I used in a song. So, I mean, there's all different really cool things out there that you learn. And, and like I said, music's the key to the soul, but laughter's the key to the heart. So all in all, let's just have fun.
I definitely agree with you that.
I love that. I absolutely love that.
So, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, we're here with Angie with Angify Presents. She is got all kind of acts and podcasts all over the place. You guys got to stay tuned. And while you're at it, hit the like, subscribe, the other button, some other thing. Hit that one button that makes your screen change. Get real pissed off about it. Call your mom. Call the taxidermist. Whatever you got to do. Hit the like. So share the love. And make sure you go find Angified and click on that. How do we get a hold of you? How does people get a hold of you if they're looking you up? How do they find you?
You can actually Google me. I'm all over Google. You just Google Angified, Angified. We're on youtube.com/Angified, twitch.tv/Angified, Facebook, Angified Knows, and bandlab.com/Angify. What'd I done do?
Not you.
It wasn't you. No. The original person just messaged you.
Simple man just chimed in.
What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Very cool.
Angify Presents everywhere, basically. And and tell the story behind Angified, how that name came.
Oh, so pretty much everybody was joking around with my name, Angie, Vange. Gosh knows what other Anges I was, but I became an Angie everything, an Angie bunny, an Angie pumpkin, an Angie everything. And the one day I decided to look up the definition of Angify, and here I'm older than shit because I'm in the Urban Dictionary. So that's how that came about.
When I first seen it, I was like, I just glanced. I was like, Angie Fried. Who the fuck's Angie Fried? Does she smoke a lot? What is happening here?
Simple man.
Well, I do that
Angified.
too, but yeah, no, it's actually there's actually a definition behind it.
You are not banned, Simple man. Yes, get with me. You're not banned. We're good. Just get with me and we'll reschedule.
You're good, brother. You're good.
Thank you.
Tell Hard Target what's up, man.
The definition of Angified means when a creative art director takes the work of their subordinates and beautifully designs a client-facing piece of work, adding an important design element such as sparkles, glitters, rainbow, and pure creative magic. And The guys, once they heard this definition, they were like, "That's it."
It is.
Perfect.
It really
Done.
is. Yep.
Put the
Yep.
stamp on approval. Get it out there.
Sold.
That's hilarious.
So okay, so all right, so let's shoot this a different direction because usually I'm like pulling songs out of people and talking. Who?
Yeah, and
If you had to, who is your favorite? I'm switching up just a little bit. Who's your favorite
for it.
artist of all time?
Ozzy
Any music?
Osbourne, hands down.
I thought it was going to be
Hands
harder.
down.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, you said there's you kind of grew up with your folks and listening to that style and listening to Ozzy, and so I mean that makes sense. That's cool. That's cool.
My dad was more in like the Bob Dylan, Rolling Stones,
Okay.
you know, things of that sort.
Kind of Jimi
Roy
Hendrix
Orbison.
and
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
Hell yeah.
But I found Ozzy at 3, and Iron Man was like, oh, I loved it. Like, yes, it was like my favorite. And then years later, they came out Iron Man, and they used the song in it, and I was like, heck yeah. And what was really cool is one of my daughters, she has her favorite artist in this past, 2 years ago, they made a song together. So I was like, what? This is so cool to be able to share that with my daughter.
That's cool.
And
That's super cool.
Forever.
Yes.
Is there any tracks that we could share that might be able to be pulled up off YouTube or anything?
You can go right on YouTube, and actually right as soon as you get to my page, right in the front is the Angie will find, which is all the Angify Presents family and the song that I wrote. Tony did the piano. I'll put some guitar on, and it's actually all 15 of us. Go for it.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
You hearing that, Bubba?
You on it, Wyatt? Yeah.
Gotcha. Wyatt's pulling it up right now. Whoa.
The very first one.
The Angie will find.
There you go.
That started as a pun as well.
And you will find the world.
Yeah.
Yes, that started as a pun as well, because when Tony made the piano piece, he said eventually they will get Angie you will find. So
Okay.
Angie will find the world. Find it?
Yeah, it's playing. You probably can't see it, but we're playing. It's playing live.
Okay.
I started.
All right. Well, you watch it and let me
Angify
know.
Presents.
Gotcha.
I'm setting up Metal Monday right now. For
We
Tuesday.
share the love of music.
It has been medicine and therapy. Nothing else worked.
It has saved many of us. With mental health, we need to open our eyes.
Hurt people hurt people.
We ask that you listen, comprehend, and relate with your ears.
Form that heart of unity and one.
We share on this stage.
Statistics, feelings,
And ourselves.
we stand with the belief to be you, to be heard, and to be original.
We all may be different, with opinions and beliefs.
At the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters.
We are family.
We ask that you join us in a magical journey with artists from around the world. Open your minds, let in the love,
and listen with your hearts.
We all want a better tomorrow. Be one.
Communicate and look out for one another. And then, and only then, will you find the world.
we will find peace in all the world.
You'll find and you will find this shining world. He was among us in every boy and girl. Many have been broken, red hearts turn black.
So Angie, I see it's like over 6 minutes long. How long did it take you?
3 months. And I wrote the whole thing, everybody's part and everything.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So literally, I think Tony thought that I forgot about the track because it took so long for me to write it. But then when I came back to him, I'm like, all right, we're sliding this down here. We're moving this here. We're putting this in. And I'm adding 15 people to this. So, you know.
Right on.
That's awesome. And you did all of it. I mean, pretty much all of it yourself, right?
The writing and the melody, yes.
Wow. Wow. I was telling Joe, I'm like, see, we need this. We need something like this.
And all of the hearts, every guest that had come in and, you know, that had thrown a heart up, like, and a lot of it, we didn't even say anything about heart hands.
Yeah.
But a lot of artists had done that. So we wanted to make sure to display the love there. And then everybody that came in for like 2 weeks, we went ahead and played around with as well. And so, yeah. It's been a lot of fun.
I am like stoked. I'm so looking forward to
right on
coming over and like everyone getting to know everyone and you know becoming one with the unit. I really am.
That'll be exciting.
Yes.
A lot of different opportunities happening there. That's awesome.
There's so much creative juices going. Joe, you guys could have a digital band. And then you guys just come together to tour. Like,
well, that's the funny thing. That track with all those artists, and none of us live in the same state.
That's awesome.
We are artists from all over the world. There's artists in there from Australia. There's artists from Argentina in that video. So yeah, no, we've actually every single artist that you see there. Yeah, from different places from around the world. The song itself, I made that on my phone.
Wow. Nice.
That's cool.
So you can't even tell. It sounds like it was made in a studio, right?
Right. You can't tell it was made on your phone, definitely. Hey, Boondock Kings. I see y'all watching.
What up, Boondocks? What up, dude?
But, yeah, Wyatt, we're getting close to time, aren't we?
Yeah, about 13 minutes.
13 minutes. Okay. Just checking. So
That's not enough time, Wyatt.
Dusty Lee, I need an interview. Everyone's popping in tonight. That's awesome. Dusty Lee, I need an interview. Please.
I just realized I'm on a different.
Yes.
Why am I not getting all those messages?
So, anything in the works that can be talked about but hasn't been let out yet?
Nope, not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. Like I said, coming in April, we will have our acoustic punk contest. We just finished the first Nation. And if you want to go ahead and submit to be an Artist of the Month, where you, the artist, get to vote for who your favorite songs are, the top 10, you can send me an email at angifylive@gmail.com. And we'll take your submissions and get them played out and share them again, you know, all over the world with love.
Hell yeah.
I love it. I love the heart.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
But what you thinking?
You know, I'm trying to think here because this goes a different direction than what we usually do because we're picking out different things. And
you got Angified.
I did
I
get
stumped you,
Angified.
Joe.
No, I was going a different direction. We started talking, and then now I'm like, shit, I was right there. Where did it go?
Well,
so like, out of all your groups, what has been the longest lasting podcast that's been under the Angify Presents?
I think actually all of them. They've started and they haven't stopped since they started.
Oh, right on, right on. I didn't know. I mean, you know, how long?
I actually started them myself. I started myself from
Gotcha.
7 nights a week.
Okay,
and as
okay.
I started going, like I said, you know, love started showing, and you know, people were like, "Hey, I want to help you out. I want to do that too." And you know, it formed like magic.
Oh yeah.
The universe is speaking, and we're answering.
There you go. That's awesome. That's so awesome.
Saving the world one note at a time.
One note at a time. Absolutely. Hey, Sue.
Well, your ears, they form a heart for you to listen.
They do. They do.
So.
What's up, Sue? I must be getting the message. I just realized I just said.
Ah.
I'm getting them different. I don't see everybody else, though. I'm missing them.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Here, I'm going to share this. I actually, in about 3 weeks, I have an interview that is going to be coming out. His name is Robert Gregory. He's actually from England, and I can't wait. One of his songs is going to be released in one of the video games that's coming real soon. It's a brand new video game coming out. And so it will be in the video game as well. So I'll have a soundtrack in there. So I can't wait to share Robert Gregory with y'all.
That's awesome. I had a buddy that, Sean James, he's a blues singer, and he had a song. Oh my God, it was on the sneak peek trailer of The Last of Us Part 2 video game. Okay. And I'm waiting, since now there's The Last of Us show, I'm waiting because he was already a killer blues singer, but that song took him to where next thing you know, he had a world tour all over Europe. He is amazing. His stories are great. And he having the song that started The Last of Us Part 2, like that was their opening trailer. It was the first time anybody got to see it. And it's the character sitting there playing acoustic guitar, playing his song.
That's so cool.
It was dope as hell. But and it's amazing how one opportunity on a video game or one song that just gets grabbed, and the next thing you know, your life has changed. So I mean, it's really great that we're able to work with artists like this all across the world, and being able to see what they're all about and where they're growing and coming from. And
right.
We just talked earlier today, and I was like, I can't wait to see what country rappers are gonna be hitting me up from the UK or from Australia.
That'd be interesting. Do they even have that over in Europe? Is there country rap in Europe?
There is some. There's a lot of diversity.
Yeah.
And I have to say, shame on us Americans, because we are so close-minded and close-ears when it comes to the beautiful sounds all around the world.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I went there. It's been several years now. I was in Greece for a month shooting a documentary. And while I was there, we got into kind of the local music scene, or was trying to see what's out there. And it's, like you said, how closed-minded Americans are, how picky, how I could probably go all day on how Americans are. I love my country. Don't get me wrong. It's nothing like that.
Yes.
But like you said, like it had a metal scene. Like it had a metal scene. Like here the metal scene is crumbling. There you got small venues that are still playing music, but it's not the same, and it's almost looked down upon, and it's crazy. But out there, it was like, man, you've seen everybody wearing their leather, and they're ready to go to the metal show, and it was like, whoa, I didn't even know this still existed. And then you had the whole same thing with all genres of music. Everybody loves music so much. It's such a different world. It was so refreshing to see that, and then to come back, and it was like, oh, damn it.
Music's the only thing that can actually touch your emotions. It can make you happy. It can make you sad. It can make you cry. It can make you want to break things. It can, you know.
Yes.
Music is the one thing that I think can touch all of us in one which way, shape, or form. And I think that that's the way that we need to change the world, one note at a time.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I think it's a great way of looking at it.
You know, if I go ahead and I go to a protest, okay, and I'm going to yell and scream or even say something, how many people are going to listen to me? But if I go to a protest and I decide to sing, guess what? I might even have a couple that are singing with me by the end of it.
Absolutely.
Yep. You're absolutely right. Yes, ma'am.
You're for sure.
And then one more time, how do we get a hold of you if we want to get a hold of you?
You can go ahead. You can email me at angifylive@gmail.com.
That's what's up. And also make sure you jump over to YouTube and check out Angify Presents.
Yeah, Metal Monday's rolling right now.
Metal Monday. I know we were rolled over on you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're good. It's already rolling. Jason and Ominous are already rolling. They're on twitch.tv, Facebook, YouTube, and BandLab.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah, but I do want to go ahead, and what we normally do is when we wrap, we'll come back through and shoot a prequel. And
promo, not a prequel.
Sure.
We'll do a prequel after the movie comes out, and then we want to know the backstory some more, and we'll do that again.
That's
later.
right.
There
That's right.
But it's always, hey.
Watch out, raccoon hunter!
God
damn it!
Round two, round three. You know it.
all the way through.
I got it in there. I didn't think I could.
God.
Season 4, watch out.
Oh my God.
Coming from Marvel Studios. The one, the only, the raccoon
Miranda's face
killer.
is going to hurt after this.
Oh my God.
Rocket is never gonna. He's gone. The Guardians of the Galaxy, the show's gone because raccoon hunter.
There's a whole backstory, a video to boot of a
Kicker! Kill the raccoon!
Of a tangling of a raccoon. It happened. Yes. But yeah, if we could go ahead and do that, because I definitely want to shoot and make sure that we throw this out early enough, because I mean, even he dipped in and they're recording, so he got lost in track of time.
What? Who did? Who did I miss?
Simple Man.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. So, yeah. Good times.
It's my fault. Technical difficulties.
No. This has been a blast, because everybody gets to know what to expect. You better watch out. Jump on this train
now.
Jump on this train, or it's going to pass you by.
Hey, Bernard Biscuit.
Did you say boomerang biscuit?
No, I said, well, burn our biscuits. You said you were sticking me in the hot seat.
I was thinking that I thought you went boomerang biscuit like back in the Blues Brothers day. I was like, that's amazing. I can't believe you said that.
That is so funny.
Yeah,
I
boomerang
just
biscuit.
brought up the Blues Brothers the other day.
Oh my God. Kids are like,
unforgettable.
Who is that? Oh my God.
Yes.
It's like right now, if you remember, like 1981, The History of the World Part 1 by Mel Brooks.
Yes.
40 years later, they just dropped History of the World Part 2 with Mel Brooks.
Yes.
It just came out on Hulu. I haven't seen it. I was at work at school
insane.
walking around talking to a kid, and I looked up and was like, is that History of the World? Like, seriously, from Mel Brooks? And I was like, holy shit, I guess it is.
That is hilarious.
Hopefully it's good.
Hopefully. It's been
Damn
2
it.
years. It better be. But yeah. So, yeah, okay. I'm looking forward to it, Angie. I think we're going to have way too much fun.
Absolutely.
And I think there's so much that can happen and able to grow.
Yep.
Yes. Let's evolve. 2023.
Let's evolve. Yes, let's do it. Absolutely.
Rainbows, sparkles, glitter.
Oh my.
We'll shoot it all under our armpits.
Yeah, there we go. Absolutely.
What is that shit? Damn glitter. Get off me. I'm gonna get in trouble when I go home. What is all that? I swear to God I wasn't at the strip club. It's at the podcast. It's all the damn glitter. I don't know what to say.
Just watch the show.
I promise her name wasn't Barbie. Damn it. Damn it. Toss my hands. I can't handle it no more. Walk away.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness.
Done.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I think we're getting close to time.
Yes. Why is like, get the fuck out?
Like, dude, shut the fuck up with the bad jokes. This isn't the dad joke hour. Sponsored by Menon.
Yeah.
So we're at that time of the show. Angie, if you hang tight with us, thank you so much for coming on being interviewed and co-hosting and interviewed and you know, just being Angified.
Just being Angified.
Appreciate you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
So hang tight with us real quick and we'll be right back to you. Hey, it's at that time of the show where I start saying a lot of things and it come out and I don't know where it goes. But hey, all your podcast needs, make sure to get a hold of Wyatt here at Wave One Media. He's got time slots, he's got spaces, he's got a vault that's got small dead people in it. I'm not sure, but they fit in a vault. That's all I know. But you can shoot a music video in there and all kind of stuff. All jokes aside, get a hold of Wyatt here at Wave One Media. He can give you a price that works with your situation. If you're doing podcast, video, whatever the case may be. Hey, all the graphics, logos, designs, all of that stuff in between, make sure you get a hold of me at JK Multimedia Productions. We're even doing shirts and hats. Everything's rolling out right now. It's all coming to a head. Get a hold of me. We can see what kind of deal, some way of telling your story for your brand. And Miranda Monday, manager, networking, podcaster, creator, stalker, raccoon killer, whatever it is, she will be that person. You pay, she plays. Let's go.
It's been too long.
Oh my God, it's been so long. I'm just making shit up on the fly. It's rolling. If you don't like it, well, share us anyway. Fuck it.
Just share. Somebody will like it. Somebody will. So yeah, you know what? It's been so long. You guys have forgotten. You have hated a Monday once or twice in your day. So let Monday
love you. See you guys.